What up, guys? It's RP Gabby 08. Here with a quick video on what I'm working on the VW Bug. I got for Christmas. I wasn't supposed to start till Christmas, but I just had to get into it. So I'm gonna show you guys what I'm working with. It's just a quick mock-up, but I did a lot of work so far to it. So here it is. First, I'll show you guys the box. This is what Sam Fry got me for Christmas. Let me show you. It gives you two options: the tuner version or the stock. This one, as you can see, the front bumper. Let me put it down. The front bumper and the fenders, they're molded together. This piece right here, it comes like in two pieces. Either this one or a different, like for the sports one. The hood is molded in. This one didn't come with no motor. As well as the back bumper is molded in, and where the license plate goes, and same with the trunk. On this is a trunk right here. But this gives you a little tuner option. But what I decided to do is completely different. I love these Volkswagen Bugs. These are cool, but the ones I love are the old ones. I used to own two of them, a 74 Super Beetle and a 1960 Beetle. I sold my 74 Super Beetle to get a 60. That 60 I built from the ground up. The body and the chassis were two different pieces, the way I got it, and then all the parts came in a box. The whole Bug basically was in a box. I had to get it towed to my house, and then I built it from ground up. So I know a lot about these Bugs. I really want an old one. I've got this new one. Now I just need the old one. But I don't have the $30 to go buy, a Volkswagen Bug. I don't have that kind of money. I got a little 2-year-old to worry about. So maybe for Christmas I'll get one. If not, oh well. One day it'll come to me. But anyways, let me get into what I got going on right here. This is just a quick little mock-up. I tried to chop the top on it and failed miserably. I find it really hard to, chop a top on something that's round. I chopped the top and then nothing matched up. So I was like, you know what, whatever. I don't have styrene to, make it longer or nothing like that. So I had to work with what I got. So I just glued it all back together, which I use this glue right here. I'm new to this glue, but it works like a charm. It's like metal weld, but for plastic. I had this roof into like 6 pieces, and each pillar was cut. This pillar was cut twice. This one was cut twice as well. Same one. They all were cut twice, I think. And I glued them back together and just let it sit there, and it hardened. And now I can handle it like if it was never even cut. Usually I use this stuff right here. It's like some stencil, but I use this to spread my Bondo and as well as support for when I do filling in for my Bondo or when I connect two pieces. But with this glue, I didn't even have to use that. But let's get back into this. Those wheels, I'm doing this Bug like the older Bugs. I'm building it like an old Bug. These wheels were used on some of the Bugs, they still are, as aftermarket rims. So I put those wheels on there. I shaved the door handles. All this body. This is from when I had to reconnect to fill in the cracks and stuff like that. But I made a pop-out deck lid. That's what these are called in the old Bugs, the deck lids. There will be an old Volkswagen motor going into this that I'm getting from my buddy Sam, as well as a lot of other parts for this Bug. But I will be putting that in there. They made these pop-out deck lids for because these things don't have radiators. Well, the new ones do, but not the old ones. So when they're popped out like that, all the air would go in to your deck lid like that and cool your motor. The only thing that cools these motors are the oil and whatever little air that they do get if you don't have a pop out deck lid. So I made my deck lid pop out, and it is functional, it does work. I shaved the back bumper, made it smooth so it looks like all fender. The tail lights I filled in and made, you know, flush with the fenders. Same with the gas tank. You can see all this stuff. I don't know why. I think it's because of the primer that I use doesn't act well with the Bondo, so it shows everything. But all this stuff is as smooth as a baby's bottom. This window, I filled in the back window and then made a custom split window. They come in the 50s, I think, if I'm correct, Bugs. So I made a split window. See if I can get a back shot of it. That's what it's going to look like from behind. You could see, like I said, those where the lights and stuff were at. Same with the bottom, the little bottom piece molded. It's like a bottom little bumper, I guess. I don't know, but I filled that in. Front as well. I filled in all the lines where the bumpers were, you know, went into the fenders. So I made like two regular fenders, like the old Bugs. There's just fender up there. The hood, if you could see, let's see, if you could see, there's a line in there that you could see, kind of right there. That's where the old hood had stopped. I made it longer. I cut it out, made it longer. You know, that way it didn't look like the Super Beetles. They came with a real short, stubby front end. The hood. The older Beetles came with the longer hood. I made it a little bit longer so it didn't look so stubby. These lights, they sit kind of high, so I will be bringing them down a little bit. I will be using the lights from an older Volkswagen Bug. Same as the bumpers will be from old. Everything is going to be from an old Volkswagen Bug on here besides the body itself. You know, my boy Sam is doing something crazy with his Bug, so he's just helping me out with his leftover parts. The homie riding frame, I sent him a picture of this custom roof rack that I want, so he's gonna try to make me one, as well as the little cooler that goes right here that they used on the Bugs back in the day. So this build is gonna be not only me, but you know, two other friends that are helping me out with this build. So I will be giving them credit when it comes time to make the slide of this. But this Bug is gonna be the Tamiya French Blue. French Blue on a German Bug. Anyways, and then the side, I don't know if you guys ever remember or if you guys seen, I'm pretty sure you have, but the Bugs, some of the Bugs that they paint would be one whole color, and then the sides would be, you know, usually white. That's what I'm going to do with the lacquer white that they have. I think that would look pretty nice. If I don't do that, I will paint the whole Bug blue with white fenders. I've yet to decide which one I'm going to do, because both of them are common for the Bugs. So, I don't know. One will come to me, or somebody suggest which one they think I should do. As you can see over here, this little guy from that TV's, what is it called? Little People, Big World. I don't know if you guys seen it, but this is his Bug, and they have those tires and rims on there as I have. So I'm going to be putting that on this. The hood does open now. I will be putting a gas tank and maybe a sub in there. Maybe. Or I'll be doing one in the back of the Bug. I don't know. I think that's just too common. You know, everyone does that to their model cars. They put this system in the back. I'll probably put one in the front. And my Bug, I had one in the back, but I have seen them in the front before. So that is this Bug. It's coming along real good. I really, really enjoy doing this kit right here. Having a lot of fun with it right now. Right here I have White Girl. She's in the background just chilling. I call her White Girl because when I'm done with this, everything's going to be white on it. White paint, the lacquer white, and then white rims, and I have no idea for the interior. But this is all smooth right here where you see the Bondo is all smooth. I'm taking away the lines, the little lines that came up on the top. I made this, I closed this off, and these doors as well, and it's going to be ragtop all the way back. Me and Writing Frame been talking about it through messages and stuff like that. He's given me a couple good ideas. If not, hopefully he comes out with this video that he was talking about on how to get a functional moving ragtop. There you go. But this one's going to be real long. I'm going to do a working suspension kit on it. I've never done that before, so I will take a jab at it. No, son, leave it alone, please. I've never connected two things like this, so this kit is the first time for me on everything. So look out for that. I mean, I will be. It's gonna, like I said, it's gonna be like a two month build, maybe even longer. But I will be updating every time I do an update. I'll show you guys if I made any progress. If I haven't, oh well, I won't update it. But as of right now, there's an update. You know, it's going to be a 2-door. I know Pete Turley was asking if I'm going to have all doors working. It's just going to be a 2-door. It would be cool to have all doors, but that'd be a lot of work and it'd be real flimsy. I guess I can make it work, but anyways, 2-door. That's what it's going to be. So when I'm done with this bug, I won't show another update on this. I might, depending on what I get it looking like. I might not. But I will be doing a slide on it, as well as I have a old picture of my 60 that I had the day I sold it. It's on a trailer, and so I will put that picture in the slide. But let me know what you guys think about this. Let me know your thoughts, any suggestions, any ideas, let me know. I always love you guys' comments and stuff like that. So as of now, peace, and Merry Christmas to you guys. Happy New Year's. As of now, I'm out. Hope you guys enjoyed.